Hey everyone, Bit here. Well, we have the Switch again. You may be wondering why it's got the red and blue. I don't know if the last video I did with the Switch, which I think was the Pi Top one with the Pi Top screen, where I connected it to the where I connected the Switch dock to the Pi Top screen. I actually used the green and pink Splatoon 2 colored Joy-Cons. But I put the red and the blue back on for what we're doing today. So, even though you probably guessed it from the title, so I've had this thing since 2017, so it's been about 5 years. And early this year or late last year, it started developing this weird screeching noise, which was the fan. And I just dismissed it for a while. I kept having to tap the switch and stuff to get the thing to stop screeching. But for the most part, it was fine. It still played just fine. But now, since toward the end of August or something, it has the screeching has died down, but just like either early or late, sometime during August, I was playing Knockout City on that thing, and it was in the middle of a match, and the thing overheated. So I started getting concerns for the thing, for this, and some time ago I finally told, and I think it was last month when it happened, or maybe early this month, when I told Dad about it. So yeah, this thing has been needing help. So the first generation Switch. It's let me make sure that my serial isn't on the back of here. No, it isn't. You can see this is just the JJC001. If it was a Rev 2, if it was a V2, if it was a Gen 2 Switch, then it'd be -01 there. So I got an upgrade. So, but instead of just sending this thing to Nintendo to get it repaired, we decided to get an upgraded system, since it just so happens that it's my birthday. So we got a new Switch, the Switch OLED. Yeah. So I'm going to be unboxing this system and trying to show off the transfer process, showing you how that works. So let's actually, let me see if I can get the tripod closer to the bed. Let me see if I can get that tripod closer to the bed or something. Me trying to move the camera while it's recording. I'm recording this on my Pixel 6 Pro, by the way. I don't know if this is the first video I've done with the 6 Pro. There's a piece of tape on here. Or, no, it's just another tab. I don't know why they made the box vertical. Well, there's the tab. There's the tablet. Feels a little more substantial than before. Yeah, this thing is vast. This thing is a lot more substantial compared to the old one. Here it is. The speakers, bottom, USB-C port, and this kickstand. This vastly improved kickstand. You got the game card outlet there, the headphones, the fan port. Okay, there's the vents for the intake, and then the volume and the. Oh, it's on the top. Oh. I don't know what this is. I won't focus. Can I switch to the... No, it's gonna make the quality lower. Bruh, focus! Focus! Focus. Bruh, this thing won't focus. Okay. I just had to tap the screen. So, there's the volume button, the game card slot, the headphones, the vents, then the volume and power. It just defocused again. A new pair of red and blue controllers. A power cord. HD cable. Joy-Con grip? Is that what this is? Yes, the grip that I probably won't use since I have a Pro controller. I probably won't be using since I have a Pro controller. A new pair of straps. And the V2 dock. V2 dock's pretty special if you haven't heard about the Switch OLED. I'd be surprised if you haven't heard about the Switch OLED already. It's got a much smaller Nintendo Switch logo. So you can see it's like more of a rounded design. You saw the ports there, a cutout for your cables. You still got the slot ins for the... You still got the slot ins. But the thing I'm talking about behind the port cover is that it has an Ethernet. It's right there. It has an Ethernet port in the dock. Instead of the extra USB port that probably nobody used, that people didn't use except for possibly the LAN adapter. They got the V2 dock and the tablet. I'll use the Joy-Cons it came with to set it up. Is there a booklet? There is. How do you get it out? Oh, it's just it's just useless safety information. It's just useless safety information. But yeah, I got the tablet. I guess the last thing left to do is to turn it on. Nintendo. Yep, that is definitely an OLED panel. That's the impeccable black level. Oh, attach the Joy-Con. Should show that intro. Okay, that is a much better screen. That is miles better than this. As this is miles better than that. The Americas. Nobody reads the EULA. Internet. Yes. Okay. Let me just gotta put in the network password. Jump cut. Connecting to the internet. I need to put this thing in dark mode. You're gonna connect? Still says it's attempting to find the router. Maybe try bringing it closer to the mesh node. Uh, should I try again? I'm gonna try again. Stupid thing. Just didn't want to sync with the Wi-Fi. Yes, I want that network. I forgot there was a random symbol. I think it was my fault. I think I fat fingered the. I think I messed up the password. It's right now. Should take. Oh, okay, it's linked. I just messed up the password. So can I? It's Chicago. Let's get the V2. It's asking me about docking it, so I'm gonna get the D. I'm gonna get the V2 dock connected. There's the current dock. Should just be a quick swap out. I'm gonna need the other dock. Well, hopefully hopefully none of the cables fall behind the desk. Is it the same HD port? And put the cover back. And then plug in my Pro Controller's cable. Okay, we've got the V2 dock connected. I didn't actually have to swap that out, I just wanted to do it for the sake of using the V2 dock. So let me just power up my... And also so that I could do the system transfer without too much friction. Let me just... I may have to use the wide-angle lens. Or... No, I can move the tripod far enough away from the TV to get it all the way in frame. Into the TV's reflective enough that you can see me. Hey everyone. I think the only other time that I've been visible in a video was like for the 3DS retrospective. Let's see. Oh, well, so would you like to connect to a TV? Yes. Detach the Joy-Cons. Okay, come. Oh, it even has the depiction of the switches of the OLED stand. Those little kickstand. But I'm going to be... Oh, okay. So, use the left stick to select next, then press A. You need the following. Open the back of the dock. Connect the cables. Connect the dock. An image should appear on the TV a moment after docking the console. Let me power on my Samsung 43. Is this thing got super steady mode enabled? Doesn't seem like I can turn that off. Close the stand. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta power on the TV and also boot up the laptop because the capture card is connected. So I apologize if you hear any noise coming from the laptop because... Let's see. So I apologize if you hear noise coming from my laptop. You can see it in the corner over there. Yes. Oh. I'm usually having headphones on and... Okay. Import user data from another console. Do you still have the console with the user you want to import? Yes. Will you keep using the previous console in addition to this one? No. Wirelessly transfer one user and all their save data to a nearby console. The transferred user and save data will be deleted from the source. So this one is the target. Downloadable software purchased by a transferred user will no longer be playable on the source console. The target console will be the primary console for the user's Nintendo account. Any purchased software can be downloaded from eShop. About other data. Yeah, I'll have to offload my screenshots and videos to OneDrive. I'll actually show you how I do that because I don't think anyone knows how I archive all my Switch stuff, all my Switch videos and pictures. So transfer. Oh, system update. What? Did it just reboot? Oh, okay. Updating. To complete. So it's probably going to make me go through that stupid setup again, or is it going to turn up at the system transfer screen again? The reason I wanted to dock the new system is because both systems will need to be connected to a power source. What? What's going on here? Okay, I undocked the OLED, and let's redock it. I may have to unplug the H. For what's... No. Go. Let's try that. What? I guess I'll fix the stupid TV settings once I'm done here. Wake up the Joy-Cons. Next. Import user data. Yes, I will not use the previous console. Transfer. Transferring users. Please sign in to the Nintendo account, and this is the target. And this is the target. So I'm gonna jump cut while I sign into my Nintendo account. Okay, so I signed into my Nintendo account, and it's prompting me to wake up the old system. You can see this one's in dark mode. It's got all my games on it. Let's see. Should be under users. Transfer your user data. Next. Yes. My old system has a pin code on it. Please connect the AC adapter. Just use my Anchor Nano power cord. This one is the source. Continue. Please continue the preparations on the target console. Next. Oh, source console has been found. Target console has been found. So they found each other. Actually, wait a minute, let me cancel the system transfer. Back. Ok. Okay, so I'm gonna first, so before I do the system transfer, which might wipe this system, I'm going to transfer my pictures and stuff because that stuff won't be transferred. So let me show you how this is. Let me show you people how this is done. Let me tilt down to look at the laptop. Let me look down at the laptop. So on my OneDrive folder, so in my OneDrive folder, see James Personal. Let me see. So it should be under Pictures and NS Media. You see there's some weird stuff like with ACNH and Taiko no Tatsujin and the Splat 3 World Premiere. And the Splat 3 World Premiere, but I have more pictures on my current system. So what I gotta do is, so here's the old system. I go to System Settings, scroll down to, I think, Data Management, Manage Screenshots and Videos, then Copy to a Computer via USB connection. I'm going to disconnect this Type-C cable that I have from the power cord it was connected to, which is a short Type-C cable. So plug it into the, because my laptop has a Type-C port on it, and then just take this cable and plug it in. And it will, I believe, power the console. Wait. Bruh. I gotta use a Type-C. I gotta use a C to A cable. I gotta use a C to A cable, because if I try to use a C to C cable, my Switch is going to try to charge my laptop, which doesn't work on this laptop, so I get that weird message in the corner that's just, it's a Dell laptop, so it's Dell Power Manager telling me that that port doesn't charge the laptop, telling me that port doesn't charge the laptop. I already have the laptop's power cord plugged in. It's right there. It's a Dell G7 gaming laptop, so it has a pretty beefy power supply. So let me see. I got a Type C to A cable here. You just get this stupid thing connected to the computer. I'm gonna go album. So I gotta do some special things for album. So for Taiko, which I don't know why I have pictures for Taiko, but so I gotta do for the actually I think the world premiere is up to date since I haven't taken anything else in the world premiere since the last transfer. ACNH will probably need a transfer, so let's control, should be a control A. Should be a control A, control X, actually control C. I don't want to move them. And then drum should be for ACNH. Then control V. There's audio file. And I just want to copy and replace. The old Switch is just on my lap right now. I'm just leaving the new system on the setup screen just so I don't have to worry about moving stuff. Just so I don't have to worry about defaulting the new system. I just have to transfer my user data so that I don't lose data in. It's mostly just Splatoon 2 and 3 I'm worried about for the save data. I've already gotten to like catalog 50 some odd, player level 20 some odd in Splat 3. I was in a pretty good place. I was like level 90 something in Splatoon 2. I had like some A's in a couple of the rank. I think the only A I might have had was Tower, but I'd have to look at the mobile app. Because Splatoon 2 is on a cartridge. Bruh, Discord, stop. Just jump cut. Sorry everyone. I just had to put Discord on Do Not Disturb. I could have put it in streamer mode too, but I don't have OBS open. At least I have a keyboard shortcut. One thing you should do if you have Discord desktop and you want to be able to use streamer mode, I set it where if I have the Discord window up and I press Control Alt Shift S on the keyboard, it will toggle streamer mode in Discord. So I've copied ACNH. I don't think the world premiere Taika no Tatsujin need a copy. I'm just going to copy, Control A, and deselect the ACNH folder, Splat 3 World Premiere, and Taika no Tatsujin, and drag that all up to NS Media. And the new system's about to go to sleep. Calculating the time required to copy the files. Don't tell me this is going to take forever. Yes, merge the folders. That's, well, what I always want to happen. Copying Mario Kart 8 to OneDrive Pictures, NS Media. You can see all the folders copying out in the background. And that's one thing. I hope my island in ACNH transfers. I have to wait for all the digital games to re-download, which sucks, but I'll have to wait for all the digital games to re-download. I'll have to get my. That's one thing. I'll have to put my SD card in. I wonder if I could just take the SD card out of my current system, put in the new one once I get the transfer done. Hopefully it doesn't have to format the card after just shuttling it between systems that you're switching between. Because I'm switching from this Gen 1 switch to the OLED. Says it's got about 11 minutes. I just don't want to do it directly off the memory card, otherwise it wouldn't be categorized by games. I guess the dates are just when I added those folders. I guess I was transferring stuff away from. I guess I was transferring photos based on when I had played. Based on. I had transferred some stuff just before Splatoon 3 came out, because I can see a lot of these folders say that they were last modified September 8th, which was the day before Splatoon 3. They even show on the I'm looking at the TV screen with the new Switch on it, and I can see that they have the stereotype of putting symbols in usernames. Because there's like one that says Sarah with a star. A couple of my friends put stars in their names and stuff. Oh, waiting for file transfers. How long is this video getting? It just hit 30 minutes. I might have to do a jump cut. I'm gonna do a jump cut. I decided to turn the camera back on because it says it's got about 30 seconds left. Copying some stuff for Fall Guys. So now I'm just going to close that, hit disconnect on the Switch screen, unplug it from the computer. And now I'm going to go to manage screenshots of videos, copy delete, and delete all screenshots and videos on the SD card. They have been backed up, and I'm planning to do a system transfer and reset. You can see the progress. It's got like that weird screen with a vignette, like a vignette around it. That's like the caution, don't do this unless you're sure screen. Usually happens when you're deleting something or defaulting the console. So now I'm going to hit next on the TV, and I'll have to jump cut again to sign into my Nintendo account, but I'll show you me clicking this button. Import user data. I have the console. I will not use the previous console. Next. Transfer. Now on this console, need to go to users, transfer user data, next, pin code. I keep forgetting this console has a pin code on it. Connect the power cord. This one's the source. Continue. And okay, so the source is ready, but I got a jump cut signed to my Nintendo account. The image quality messed up again, but I can do the transfer with subpar image quality. I just want better image quality for games. Source console has been found. Transfer. I had to do this when I got. This is like switching from the old 3DS to the new 3DS. Back in the day when I got the 3DS, I made a video on the 3DS. I made it around the time that the news came up that the eShops were closing, so I just sat before that laptop with his webcam on and recorded my story about the 3DS and reacted to a video that I recorded that was still on my laptop's hard drive. I don't know if it was on OneDrive or on my laptop's hard drive. It may have been on OneDrive since the video was recorded with a previous phone. Seven minutes. I don't know what to say during the next 7 minutes. I just don't want to have the phone paused for that long because I don't know how long the phone will let me keep the video recorder paused. I may... Have I got my earbuds? No? I was typing out a message on my tablet. When I got back home from going to pick this thing up, I turned on the light with the Nest Hub. It actually said happy birthday, which is nice of Google to put that in there. I have to turn off the sound if I try to watch any videos while I'm waiting for this. So it says 4 minutes. And the new system wants to go to sleep and the Joy-Con's disconnected. Okay. I guess the Joy-Cons went to sleep because they weren't being used. Just get this... it's not heating up too bad. I guess it's just during games when this thing heats up. Just transfer. I think I was sitting here waiting. I think I was sitting here waiting on one Christmas for my two 3DSs to transfer. And Christmas was actually on a Sunday, so I was running up against the clock. Just transfers. Video's 40 minutes long now. All of my videos, especially tech reviews, have been long. Transfer. Just sitting here trying to watch something with no sound on my tablet. My Samsung tablet. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's done. The OLED's still working on it, but... So, what's gonna happen on this thing? Because I only had me on here. And? Oh, a placeholder user has been created. A placeholder user has been created because no users were left on the console. Okay, so it's not gonna default the system right now. Yeah, users page. So yeah, users page. All these games are attached to my account, so I won't be able to play them, but the last thing to do is to make sure that the data actually was transferred, so I'll hit end. And it should put me to the... No, not yet. Skip. Yes, I have NSO. Skip. I'll just skip putting the parental control back on. Start a game, Carter download software. And I can already see my friends. So first of all, I need to switch this thing into... I need to switch the system into... So first of all, I need to switch the system into... I need to put it in dark. I need to put it in dark mode first. So, themes, basic black. And then go to TV settings, TV resolution, 480p. It's a 4K TV. Should do 1080. What's wrong with you? This TV is not crappy. It's 480p. What are you on about, Nintendo? I'm gonna reboot. I'm gonna reboot the tablet. I'm gonna reboot the tablet. I'm also gonna pair my Pro Controller when I get a chance. I'm also gonna pair the Pro Controller, just so I don't have to keep using the Joy-Cons. Controllers, change grip order. Okay, it's paired. Docket. Let's hope that the stupid TV output quality is fixed. No! Of course it is. Is it something with the capture card? This capture card's a 1080p thing. Move on. Sort of gate. Insert game card. Looks like it fixed itself. Let's see TV resolution. Yeah, 1080. Yeah, it's 1080p. I'm just gonna say it's 1080. 1080p. I'll put it back to automatic. Just screen size. That's good. Match TV power state. It hasn't been able to do that since I've had the capture card. But the first thing to do is make sure that some of my games save data is intact. So I'm just gonna have Splatoon 3 in here right now. Just take that out and put it in here. Just take that out and put in the OLED. Bro, there shouldn't be anything in here. Oh, putting the game card in the wrong way. Actually, wait, wait a minute. I hope that doesn't mess up the TV output quality again when I do this, but let me just switch out my SD cards. Power options, we shut down the old system. We're going to unplug it as well. And open that and restrict its SD card. If I have to re-download my game, so be it. Okay, there's where the SD card goes. Just behind the stand. A system update is required. What? I already had to do a system update on this thing once. Maybe it's just something to do with adding support for the micro SD card that I put in. It's a 128 gig card. Now, if I get an error about this card being used on a previous system, then so be it. You know, this micro SD card is being used with another Nintendo Switch console, or was used with this console before it was formatted. The Nintendo Switch data stored on the card must be deleted for it to be used with this console. So yeah, I'm going to have to re-download my games, but I am adamant that I want to use this card, so I will delete it. So I will format the card. Since that Switch will be since the old Switch will be defaulted. Since the old Switch will be defaulted. And I'm possibly going to have to download update data for Splat 3 once. Okay, insert a game card to download software. A software update is required. Downloading data. Don't tell me it's gonna take that long. This video's almost an hour long already. Okay. I'll put this thing back in the dock. Hopefully the TV quality doesn't shoot down again. Is that resolution correct? 1080p. see for the... Okay, dock firmware is already up to date. Console screen colors? Huh. I guess that's just something that's for the OLED. USB keyboard, console sound, stereo mono. It is to be 1080p. I don't want any other resolution. The screen size was fine. But that's what that does. Reduce screen brightness after 5 minutes. I will have to repair my Bluetooth stuff though. Auto sleep. That is nice. Don't tell me it's not gonna download. Don't tell me it's not gonna download stuff when I tell it to anyway. Or I guess that only happens for like games, like if you reset the system. Why is it not gonna say for another 30 minutes? Huh, okay, I guess I need to... I didn't realize I had changed that. Who cares about the Switch Online app? Who cares about that smartphone app? I was talking to one of my friends one time and they had used it and they said it was crap. You have alarms. I don't know what the world that does. Themes, you got amiibos, Mii's. Did it transfer my Mii's? It only transferred my... It only transferred one Mii. It only transferred my user Mii. This one that's on my profile. Look, all my other games. I had to re-download everything. Just have to wait for Splat 3 to download. It's just an update that's got download. But right now, because the Mii's were left on my old system, let me boot this thing up. And to turn on my old console again. Actually, let me give it a name. Let me just sync up my Mii's. Okay, so I got my Mii's transferred. So I can go back. I guess the update paused because local wireless was active. So at least it didn't default the console right away after the transfer. It just created a placeholder with no Nintendo account linked. Since I told it I wasn't going to be using this old system anymore. Hopefully it didn't record this stupid thing as vertical, otherwise I'll have to figure out how to flip the image in software, but I hope my phone's rotation sensor worked. I'm gonna put this old system to sleep while I wait for Splatoon 3's update data to download. Why is it taking so long? I don't know why it's taking so long. I hope it hasn't destroyed my player data. Because I did the system transfer. We got all my friends up there too. Sorry, there's weird sounds from trying to get stuff done while this stupid thing downloads. It's already over an hour long. Hope we don't do anything and this phone stops recording because there's no going back after this. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, it's done. Uh, okay, okay. It worked. I was wondering why there was no sound. Okay, there's... Okay, none of my player data. Although... Is the capture card just not being nice to it? The switcher? That's really fun. Let's see. There was tension on the cable and it was causing it to back up. Thank God. Can I just play with someone? Oh, okay. In the lobby now. Yeah. It's all here. Well, I guess that's a wrap. That was my friend code, but it's in my Twitter bio anyway. It's in the pinned tweet on my Twitter profile anyway, so I've already shared it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.